I'm going to play as a Zerg, and I'm going to pick up a bell to follow here. And this time I'm going to choose a safe roach opener. Description: my standard Zerg versus Protoss opening at the moment. I like to only send one Overlord across the map, but only because the meta is so strongly Phoenix first. I will go back to sending two, one to sacrifice, one to sit above natural once the meta shifts. Back on gas at 3:30, 4:30 Roach Warren, 2 more gases and lair right after Roach Warren starts, up to 8 links to defend the depths and slow down third base plus scout. Stop droning at 3-4 gases, only a handful of drones on your third, 55 drones absolute max, and mass roaches until you have some info on what the Protoss is up to. You can go all in with the mass speed roach for an effective timing attack. Here you can take a look at the build. What I like about this that it's quite long. If it's 9-10 minutes, it's quite long so far. I haven't tried too many of these, but I've tried plenty of 5-minute ones, so that's why I'm saying that 10 minutes isn't that bad at all. There's some info on analysis, what will show up in the near future. So basically he's going to give you a video to download, or maybe he will upload it to YouTube or a similar platform to show how it looks like. So let's start this build. What do I see? There's some info on drones, which is fine. Normally the drones are being shown only at the very beginning, but I've seen a couple of builds, never tried them, but seen them, how they're being played, and there are some information on building the drones. However, I've read that that normally isn't included due to the fact that there are limitations to how many commands can be shown in the overlay. So now I did the Overlord and it wants me to build quite a few drones, 4 drones in total. So I'm gonna go after that, and here I need this second hatcher. Now, queuing up the hatcher instantly when it's built is a bit dangerous because I can accidentally press escape, and this would kill my hatchery. So it is best to kind of add it and never press escape accidentally, just like that, or add it and I mean build it, but do not add it at all until it's finished. So what else do I do here is I build some more drones and the spawning pool. Alright, then more drones. An extractor needs to be done also. So I've lost the exact drone count, but certainly quite a few. And now I'm waiting for enough larvae to go for an Overlord and a Queen. Okay, so that's the Overlord, and I'll be building that Queen right here. It looks like I do have the money here. This hatchery is done. I'm adding it up, and I can build even more drones now. 2 queens, are in the production. I need a metabolic boost when I have enough gas. So I'm waiting for all that gas to show up. Done. And I will need a few zerglings. In total it wants me 4. Here I have this. Done. And I'm going to queue up the queens on B. Okay, so what's next? I would probably need to turn on the timer again, and I'm gonna build more of these drones, and I'll be heading on to build myself the 3rd hatchery right here. More links could also go in production. It looks like I have the money. I could build a lot more overlords. That's fine. And here I've got this extra queen. My links chased somebody down. The metamorphosis is complete. That means that the circling speed upgrade is done. Here I can do a few more injects, and the hatchery is on its way. Overlords are done. I do have enough queens for now, and the spore crawler should be done to fight off all kinds of air attacks, which is a pretty big deal nonetheless. And I'm going to send them all there. I'm going to build another one of these extractors. Also, I need to go for a roach warren. Here we see that that's done, and I'm gonna go here and build myself some more anti-air defenses. And probably the extractor here needs to be done. As you can see, they didn't brought in the minerals, unfortunately. I've just been attacked again, and so I'm going to build 2 more extractors. I do have the money for that. I need to move into lair now, and let's see. While reconstruction is going to be one of my objectives, I'm going to drone up furthermore here and fill this up with workers. Okay. Not enough energy. More extractors could be built here. Obviously I'm not really building many warriors, so I'm gonna focus on that a little bit. So that's that. Cloud reconstruction. I need this added here. It's in production. An evolution chamber is my next objective. A hydralisk den could also be completed now that they have the hive. And now I need to go for the 3rd hatchery right here. So all in all, I'm building, but
our forces are under attack.
I have everything I need. I'm going for more additional evolution chamber upgrades. And I can spend a lot of money on the hydralisks now. Here also I may have to build
Mineral field depleted.
more workers, a few more workers. Oh, look at that. Looks like that's was a few too many. And it looks like I can fill this up with quite a few workers and build an extractor. Also pneumatized carapace needs to be in. I should build myself another queen. Also pneumatized carapace. Wonder what's that. Okay, pneumatized carapace will make my overlords much faster right here.
Mineral field depleted.
And here I'm going to send the workers to do their job. The lurker then needs to be done. And it wants me to go for another hatchery at this point. I have quite a few of these already. I'm going to make the 5th hatchery here. And then more overlords and more hydralisks. The next thing it wants me to do is to build a bunch of lurkers. So that is what I'm going to focus on then. Here I don't have that much energy, so I can just kind of move around with it like that. And look at that. I need a lurker dam which isn't finished, but I did start to build it though. Okay, so now I added this. I can't press escape because escape would cancel this, which is so bad, really. So what can I do to turn this window off without pressing escape? I just have to select whatever else is out there. Otherwise it would be really bad. In any case, here nobody's placed, but it could be that somebody went after. Yeah, and it looks like this queen went after that hive. So that's the downside of this kind of a strategy, is that sometimes the queen will go after. And the build's done, and now I am making the lurkers and building myself a force, getting these lurkers queued up. Okay, so let's start moving forward now. And
Mineral field depleted.
they all I kind of suspect that they all should
Mineral field depleted.
be smart. Play smart. You see, lurkers are very huge units that take quite a bit of time
Forces are under attack.
to get. In any case, I'm using a follow-up command here. So now we are attacking, but we are attacking quickly. I'm getting lurkers inside of my enemy's base here. And it looks like they're doing a great job fighting the enemy. I'm getting more of them closer in because that is necessary. Not all the lurkers are attacking, so I should get them inside. There's more forces all over the place. Here we have managed to take them out. Look at that beast right here. And now it looks like my opponent has been. So I built 5 bases and went for lurkers, hydralisks. Let's play this again now. It was a good game. And I'm going to go for the exact same build. And the more I play it, the more I understand it better, much better. And that's what this is all about. The first time it was quite difficult due to the fact that it's a complicated game. Now I need that overlord done. Another thing to note is that it's of utmost importance to change the key layout as rarely as possible. So basically, if you don't need to change the layout, you should not do this, because for example, I get used to the keys, and after changing the layout, which I personally believe was for the better, it turned out that I remember my alt selections way too often, and all of this is just making the game far worse. So basically, I will consistently remember the same stuff over. However, changing the keys may be essential, and I would advise to change them. However, I wouldn't advise to change them if you don't have to often, because from what I can tell based on my experience, you will remember your selections for a long time after you actually make the changes. Here, as you can see, I forgot the extractor while talking, and I won't have enough gas for the metabolic boost, which is a disaster indeed. Okay, here the overlord's done. We can build more of these, and